Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As some of you may have seen in my previous video, I removed the seats and the carpets with relative ease. Well, almost relatively easily. Today I'm going to be putting them back into the car as well as the carpets, and I also want to clean out the engine bay and see what kind of condition it looks. So far it looks just a bit dirty, so I'm hoping a good wash will come out like brand new. Let's get started. So I'm going to show you the engine status of this vehicle today. As you can see down in here where the battery sits, it's well rusted. It'll need a little bit in here to fix it up and bring it up like new. I plan today to clean all this off with a bit of degreaser, bring it up like new and see what I'm working with. As you can see, a little bit of rust here on the rocker, but nothing too much, and I reckon a good wash will bring it out like new. So when I'm power washing today, I have to make sure to cover that little brain in the car, as well as that and this, just so I don't have to fix anything else if I break anything. And just clean up at the back of the bulkhead here, because it's a bit mingy as you can see there. And hopefully a good power wash will bring this car up just about like brand new. That's the plan. So as you can see with the wash, it's came up pretty well. I'm actually quite amazed by how shiny it's actually came up. Really delighted with it. Right, so that's that back on now. So the next thing I need to go and do is go ahead and put the center bit in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So now I'm going to go and put the center console back in, as well as the gearbox bit as well. Now that that's back on, I can go ahead and put the little gearbox clip on as well now. So I forgot to mention that I put this on again the other day there because it was raining and I wanted to move the car inside. So I just removed it, put it back on rather, really quickly. So pop that off, grab this little cover. Yep, it's on the way. And then just click it down into place. that back on. So now I'm going to get the little handbrake clip put on. So just putting on the handbrake cover. Some of you have seen in the last video, there was only one little screw holding this together, which I thought was pretty lucky for me. There we go. That's that on perfectly. There we go. That's all that on and working. Probably refix that in a minute or two because it's a little bit out of the way. So I'm going to go now and tighten up this seat belt here. Be sure if you're doing it that it's facing this way, not this way, because you'll just twist it and it just won't be very comfortable when you're driving. There we go. Also, don't forget to put the little cap over it. Just petty details, but makes your car look better. There we go. Today has been a disaster, or should I say yesterday was completely disastrous in every single way. Never work when you're in a bad mood. It just doesn't work. You'll be too busy concentrating on what's put you in a bad mood, and you'll just make mistakes like I did all day yesterday. Yesterday became a battle of the wits between me and this car, and I lost hands down over the most stupidest, most simplest thing in this car that I even showed in my previous video how easy it was to take them off. The seats. There's literally 2 bolts holding the front seats and 2 bolts holding the back seats. So simple to do. But could I do it? No, I could not do it yesterday. Good lord, I was at it maybe 3 or 4 hours trying to figure out how to get it in and keep the rails in at the back. Oh, such a long day that I eventually, after 3 or 4 hours of trying to film, putting seats and all the stuff back in, I had to come up with a way of getting it, and I asked a friend, would you come down and just give me a hand to lift it, and then I'll just push it in and hopefully that will pop it in. So I bribed him with 2 beers, he came down, and 20 minutes later, seats were in. My 3 or 4 hours, and he just looked at me like, what is wrong with you? And I didn't even argue with him, I just was just like, no, you're right, there's your 2 beers, it's done, it's easier. And the problem was, after all of that effort, all of filming the mistakes, my batteries died, and I didn't actually get to show the finished product. So I'll just show you what I've done now. But in the future, anyone wanting to build or restore these sort of cars, an odd bit of help every now and then over something simple like that just makes it easier. But also don't work in a bad mood. It never works. So I'll go and show you the finished result. Let's go. So just showing you the inside of the car now. As you can see, it came up pretty well with a wash. Both the footwells look basically brand new, and I'm quite happy with that. Everything looks spotless. Even the door trim looks basically brand new. I'm actually really happy with that. Back seats looking, well, I'd say A grade at least anyway. Again, footwells are all spotless, and as is the door trim. So that's it put back together, eventually. If you enjoyed watching this video and you want to see more videos where I make an ass of myself with the tool bolts, be sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching.
Oh, so cute and fluffy!